Hi everybody, just want to talk a little bit about contracts. I had an agent come to me the other day and he was saying, man, I can't seem to get anything ratified. Everything I send in is just getting rejected. And so let me see your contract. What are you doing? And one glance, I knew right away what the problem was. You know, your contract should be, if anything, extremely organized, very professional looking, not handwritten or missing documents or blank lines in the contract. You know, we have zip forms in the office. There's no reason why you can't use zip forms and have all these things typed out, looking very professional. You may have a couple spots where you may need to write in something, but don't do it for the whole contract. It just looks very, very sloppy, especially if your penmanship isn't that great. But a contract, an offer to a seller consists of several things. It's not just what you're offering. It's how much of a deposit are you putting with the contract. Don't bring me a $500 deposit. You know, bring one that's reasonable. The bigger the deposit, the more serious the buyer appears to the seller, and it's going to make it a stronger offer. Having a lender's letter, okay, a pre-approval letter, okay, from a lender. They've been in, we've run his credit, we know he's creditworthy, this is what he can afford. Okay, it takes away some of that unknown for the seller and makes your buyer look more viable as a candidate to buy the property. And then again, price. You know, offering a reasonable price for the area that you're buying. Don't, you know, if you're coming in and trying to get a steal, yeah, your contracts aren't going to be approved. You know, you run the risk of offending the seller if you come in with a price that is way too low. So you want to make it a reasonable offer within expectations of the seller and within expectations of the buyer. What I do in all contracts is I have a cover letter on the front of the contract. In there, it's going to list the address of the property, the purchase price. It's kind of a synopsis of your contract, so it makes it easy for the agent to see what you're offering. So you got purchase price, your down payment, how much of a seller credit, what contingencies are involved with the contract, and then you know, settlement date, etc. And at the bottom, your contact information. The more organized that you appear to that listing agent, the more willing he is to work with you. I tell you, if I get a messy contract and it's missing forms and it's not filled in, I tend not to want to work with that agent, because I know going in, if I have problems from the beginning, I'm going to have problems all along. And I don't want to work that hard. I want somebody that's on the ball, that's going to do the job and do it in a professional manner. And so having that set up that way, right off the top, makes your contract more appealing. Okay, they said, yeah, okay, this guy's good to work with. Okay, it's just very frustrating. You get a sloppy contract, and then have like pulling teeth trying to, okay, where is the buyer on this? Have they made the loan app? Why haven't they done the appraisal yet? You know, what's going on with the home inspection? It's the appearance that you're showing this agent, you know, and you want that to be good from the get-go. Okay, now if you're being outbid, you know, we do have escalation clauses if any of you use that, which allows you to up your price a little bit over the competition. It doesn't mean your buyer has to take it, but it puts you in control of the offer. So if the property is being bid up, it's going to come back to you as an offer if you want to take this higher price. If not, then you say no thank you and you move on, but at least you had control of the bidding process, okay, that you were given an option to make that choice as opposed to not having any option at all or just pushed to the side. So there's a few of my tips on how to get your contracts through. If you're still struggling and need to know, okay, what can I do, or if you want to run it by me before you present it to the seller, do that. I'd be happy to look at it and tell you what you need to do to get your contract done. All right, thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the office.